not like this. There we go. And yeah, we're live. Okay. Hey guys, it's Victor again. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to do a quick follow-up to last video in which I talked about the kanji ji, which means self. And there was something that I didn't pay attention to, and someone pointed out in the comments, and I thought I would follow up on that. So there was one word that's three words, one sound, three words that are all pronounced similarly, and they have the same. I guess if you spell it in English, it would be the same spelling. So those words are jishin, 1, 2, and 3. Now, the problem with this is that the accent or intonation changes slightly depending on the word. So the first one is actually pronounced jishin, and that means myself. Okay, and sometimes you'll hear jibun jishin, like me, myself, as for myself, or me, myself, me, myself. In my case, kind of thing. Jishin. The second one, number 2, is confidence, jishin. And number 3, earthquake, jishin. So number 2 and 3 are pronounced exactly the same, but when you pronounce number 1, jishin, there's a slight, I guess you want to stress the first kanji a little bit more. Now, this seems to be true regardless of where you are in Japan. However, there are some other, I think I should have looked this up. I think they're called homonyms. Let me just homonym. I think they're called homonyms, but each of two words having the same spelling pronunciation but different meanings. Yeah, homonyms. Yeah. So a homonym, homina, there are many homonyms in Japan, and it's quite confusing. Even kanji, when we were studying kanji in our last lesson. Kanji, of course, is Chinese lettering, literally the literal meaning of Chinese lettering. Kanji. That literally means Chinese and letter. Okay. However, there are other kanjis, for example, this one, which is kanji, which is emotion, kanji, or feeling, emotion or not feeling, I guess. And then there's also this kanji. Kanji, and where is it? I believe is it this one? Let me see. Kai to yatai to no yaku. Chushi ni natte eigo o tsunagaru yaku. I believe it's this one, not this one. There's actually a few more. Yeah, this one. Okay. So there's another kanji here. And this is like the guy who's in charge of a party. That's usually the way I see it. He's in charge of a party. This one here. Okay. So those are your choices. Now let me those are the three words. Those are the three homonyms of kanji. Okay. I just wanted to point that out. Just as an example, because there are many of those, and I just want to double check the meaning there. And then you can find these quite easily if you type in a word into a dictionary. I like to use Tangorin, Tangorin.com, and on Tangorin.com, let me see if I can find. Oh, damn, that was the wrong kanji. Tangorin.com, yeah, executive secretary, coordinator, organizer. That's right. So the third one is creator or organizer. That was correct. That one there. Anyway, kanji です。誰は漢字ですか？彼は漢字です。漢字が難しい。その漢字。The feeling one is なんか変な感じ。Kanji. Yeah, it's a little bit different. But of course, with context, you can understand the meaning. Now, the most famous homonyms are ame, which is candy or rain. And I'll put them both here so you can see. Just a minute. Ame, as in, let's do rain first because it comes out easier. And ame. Now, the problem with these is these particular homonyms also change depending on what part of the country you're in. But again, with context, no one's going to be confused if you say it the other way around. Like ame and ame. Ame futteru. It's raining. Ame futteru. Ame ga hoshii. Ame da. Ame. It depends on where you are. I think Osaka and Nagoya and Tokyo are a little bit different. The other one is hashi, which is bridge. And I can get together, I can put together another lesson on this. Where's the other hashi? This hashi and this hashi. Number 1 here is bridge, and number 2 are chopsticks. Hashi. Hashi, I believe, is number 2, chopsticks in Nagoya. But hashi is number 1, bridge in Nagoya. But they might change depending on what part of the country you're in. Anyway, homonyms are tricky in Japan, and you'll often think you know something. You'll know a word, you understand a word, but it might be something completely different. And yesterday, one of those examples, and one of the reasons I taught that is because when I first came to Japan, I kept hearing this word. And do you remember from yesterday's lesson? This is mizukara. But when I heard this, mizukara means, of course, myself. Mizukara, this is a pronunciation. Mizukara. Okay, mizukara. And just to be very clear, mizukara is also pronounced mizukara, like this. That was in yesterday's lesson. However, when I first came to Japan, I did not know that spelling or that pronunciation of that kanji. So I thought they were saying, just a minute, this, which didn't make any sense at all to me, although the pronunciation is the same. Mizu, meaning water, and kara, from water. So I thought they were saying from water. Like, why do you keep saying from water? It didn't make sense. And then finally I realized they were saying oneself, by oneself. Yeah. Anyway, so the more vocabulary you learn, the better, of course. And sometimes you'll think you'll know a word, but you don't. Someone will say kanji, and you'll think it will be something else, have a different meaning. Anyway, so again, the main point is, someone pointed out in the comments, I forgot his name. He had kind of a cool name. Let me see. Let me pull up his name so I can appropriately thank him. So give me a second here. I'm sure I've got a window open somewhere with his name, but yeah, here we go. His name was, just a second. His name was someone with an F, Fort Escaper. Fort Escaper. And this was, I will just show you his, I will reprint his, oh, it says I can't. Okay, yeah, well, this is the main part. Okay, he says this. He wrote this in the comments. So I'll just put that on the screen. Actually, jishin is pronounced jishin with a flat high pitch on the first mora, while jishin is pronounced flat. Yeah, and that's true. I agree. When I was doing the video yesterday, I wasn't even thinking about the pronunciation or the intonation. The pronunciation is fine, just the intonation. The accent is a little bit different. Okay, so be careful of that. And again, when you're learning Japanese, ask if it's hyojungo, which is standard. それは標準語ですか? 標準語 is this. 標準語. And 標準語 is the way you say, is that standard? You want to say, is that standard Japanese, or is that standard Japanese, or is that like a dialect, or ben, for example. それは名古屋弁か標準語ですか? 名古屋弁ですか? 東京弁ですか? 大阪弁ですか? それか標準語ですか? That's how you would ask. Okay, more lessons coming more. I just wanted to pop a quick one out for you and catch up with that, just to keep on top of this thing. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're getting something out of these lessons, and more coming soon. See you later. Bye. Ending broadcast.